One of my biggest fears is not being able to feel like I'm in control of my body. Dude, what are you talking about, bro? When I'm hitting it, I'm like a better driver, dude. I'm seeing my life in clear vision. Hold on. You think that you're a better driver when high? Yeah, hell yeah. Dude, they call it a highway for a reason. Okay. So over the past few years, I've had some really tough mental health moments, but 2020 kind of belittled my mental health. And I'm kidding, but like not really, it kind of did. There's a lot going on in the world right now, and I can't be the only one who feels kind of bad whenever I'm feeling a little anxious or depressed, because, well, other things need our attention right now. But I want to make this clear, I'm not here to explain what general anxiety disorder is. Generalized anxiety disorder is characterized by persistent and excessive worrying about a number of different things. People with GAD may anticipate disaster and may be overly concerned about money, health, family, work, or other issues. Individuals with GAD find it difficult to control their worry. Treatments, cognitive behavioral therapy. Anyways, instead of talking about that, we're going to be talking about this thing right here. Yeah, so I put tape over it because I don't like the weed symbol. This is what I'm talking about. Now, I've suffered from anxiety ever since I was like 16 years old, or really whenever I figured out what it was and I wasn't actually just crazy. And over the years, to be honest with you, I feel like I've gotten pretty alright at handling it. And the tip that I gave you guys over the past few years is to let your body scream at you. It's screaming from the inside, so it's time we start listening to it and try to understand it as best as we can. And yes, that's easier said than done, but everything is. Now, even though that's been working for my mental health on what's on the inside, it hasn't necessarily been working for what's on the outside, for my actual body. From bloody noses to hair loss to even being sent to the emergency room for my heart. Yeah, that was scary. It was time to finally try a different method that I've been scared of my whole entire life. And I'm still scared of it. I can't lie to you, I'm still scared of it. That's why I put tape over this, because I don't like that symbol. I hate this symbol. I hate it. I hate the leaf. The leaf terrifies me. Yes, I'm one of those people who hate weed. I hate the smell of it. I hate it literally makes me need to throw up just thinking about it. And more importantly, I hate the way it makes people. I hate the way it makes people feel so careless about a lot of their actions. I don't care to hear that it's better than alcohol, or that you can't get addicted to it, or that it makes you a more focused driver. Good God. But I've heard great things about CBD oils, and I even asked you guys what are your thoughts on it, and you guys spoke really highly about it. Now, I did some research, and every single CBD oil, a lot of them, people say that, oh, there's no THC in it. There's no way that they can take all of the THC out, but there's a way that they can make it very minimal. So the amount of THC that's in here is 0.61 per milligram. Does it still smell like weed? It does. It does. A lot of you also said that smoking weed helps you forget the problems that you are having, and that is simply not what I'm trying to accomplish here. My problems still matter. It's still something I need to address. I don't want to forget about them. I just want to be able to handle them. Oh my God. Yeah, just kidding. I feel fine. It feels like I'm partly waiting for something to happen, which is making me more anxious. I'm better off just like playing with my dog. I actually feel pretty normal. If anything, I feel like I can taste acidity. I guess I feel kind of tired, but you know, I don't want to feel tired. I just want to feel at ease. Like, I know there's barely any THC in this, but I don't feel good. But maybe your anxieties are what make you feel kind of alive, because you're worried about stuff you care about. I don't know. I don't know. I'll always be worried about you, Mr. Oh. Let's talk about how it worked. If it worked. So I've been taking this for 2 to 3 weeks now, I'd say. For those who don't know, I suffered from a lot of head injuries growing up. I didn't just walk into walls. I got them from hockey. I got a lot of concussions. And ever since then, I've always had a lot of neck pain and a lot of headaches. Every time it's gonna rain, I know because I get a headache. And it's just been really, really painful to live my everyday life. When you have a headache and you gotta get work done, it's very hard to do. And a lot of people recommended CBD over taking like Advil and stuff. So I gave it a go. And I also, you know, killed 2 birds with 1 stone, and maybe it's gonna help my anxiety as well. I took everything from the lowest dose to the highest dose, and I did this gradually. I didn't just start off and go high and everything like that. It made me feel like shit. It made me feel really bad. And now the other thing that a lot of people said online, that it's also a lot of placebo, which means that you're kind of making it up in your head and there's nothing actually in here that's gonna help you or do anything to you, and it's all up here that you're creating in your mind. And I also agree with that. I think that works with anything, any drug, anything that you're trying to get some help from, or you're trying to get some relieving tension from, anything. I think a lot of the times we're gonna be thinking about something and want it to work out, and it might not.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Now, the first time I took this, I really felt like I was like out of my body, because a lot of I was just thinking. I was thinking the entire time and overthinking about what was going to happen. And the second time, I just felt really sad. Yeah, I felt really, really sad and hopeless, and I was like, I really need to live my life kind of relying on this, or hoping I would rely on this. I didn't know where I stood. I didn't know where I stood. And so I want to make this clear. Did CBD oil work for me? I wouldn't say so. Did it work for you? Maybe. Every single person is different, and every single thing and every single method, everything is gonna work differently for each of us. It may work for you. Smoking weed may work for you. Doing CBD oils may work for you. Doing meditation may work for you. And all of those things may not work for me. And that's okay. And there may be things out there that work for me that don't work for you. I have yet to find my thing. And I know there's a lot of people out there who are feeling very hopeless when it comes to anxiety, or trying to find a way out, or to release some of the tension. And it's really hard when you don't find it. When you don't find your way out. And I haven't found mine yet. So I'm gonna stay on the inside. I'm gonna be dealing with what's in here, and maybe I can work my way out. And I hope that you can do the same. But just please know that you're not alone, and to keep hanging in there. I hope this maybe gave some people some insight on CBD oils, and maybe if it's for them, and you know, maybe you do want to give it a try. I know it's pretty scary. For me, I still am terrified. I'm terrified to hold this bottle. Will I continue to try it? Maybe every now and then, but I know it's not my method, but it's worth a try. I have to say I don't necessarily agree with THC, especially when it comes to anxiety, because it can make a lot of the anxieties worse. And some people it helps like forget what they're going through. But for me, I would never recommend that, because I think we should really address what's going on in our heads first, kind of forget about it. But I'm very curious to hear your opinions, so leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about oils, what you think about smoking weed, what do you think about any other different methods. I'm always curious and I'm down to try some stuff. So if you're still watching this, I want to say thank you very much for watching, and hopefully if you're not subscribed yet, you can hit the subscribe button down below and hit the bell notification. I appreciate that a lot, and make sure you stay beautiful and stay safe. There's a lot of stuff out there to try. Just please, 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 please be safe while doing it. And that's my most terrified thing. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Okay, Editor Joey here. I have to point this out as well. When I posted on Instagram saying like I can't drink coffee anymore, it makes me want to throw up, I found out that what really upsets my stomach was the CBD oil. Maybe, I don't know if it's the THC in it, I don't know what it is in it, but I took it for the last time today, which is why I was filming this video. Probably 20 minutes after, my stomach feels just like it feels like it's full of acid, and I just feel sick to my stomach. Yeah. I hate throwing up. I also want to add that if this works for you, just because it didn't work for me doesn't mean that you should stop doing it. Just because it makes me feel this way doesn't mean you should stop doing it. It just doesn't work for me. That's the facts, that's the truth. That's just how I feel. It has no impact on how you feel. Just again, keep staying safe. I'm trying to kill a fly, and it's not working. I'm using a sock, and no, it's not crusty.